Hey guys, Popular Boat here, and I'm going to be playing some more CK2Plus. A new series, actually. I haven't played in a little while, and there's been a bit of a big update to CK2Plus. I'm going to be linking everything below, so feel free to go check that out. I haven't had a full look through the changes, and I certainly don't know enough about them to explain them all to you. Let's have a look what we want to play. I think we want to start as a duke or someone who is holding roughly a duke size chunk of land. Because starting from a count is going to be a huge crawl in a established kingdom. But do we want to start in an established kingdom or form our own? It's my first time playing in India, so it's going to be pretty interesting, I think. Is this already a kingdom or a dukedom? It would be nice to start with people over us, actually. Let's have a look at this guy. May not be a good idea starting next to two kingdoms. Let's go a duke within here, I guess. Or a count. Yeah, let's start as a duke. And let's grab one that these seem to be all on par for difficulty. Yeah, let's go here. Let's give this dude a go. If it fails quickly, then that'll just be an amusing couple videos and a fresh start, I think. So, my experience with CK2Plus so far has just been playing a lot of Europe, the Norse lands, Byzantine, Iberia, all of that. I haven't played a whole lot of, well, I haven't played any India, and I don't think I've played any of the Muslim side either. So this is going to be pretty new and interesting. Okay, let's look at us. The biggest change already is the UI being completely different. We're a fortune builder. Also, pronunciation is going to be butchered like crazy. Yeah. Kshatriya. This character belongs to this caste. It is the Indian caste of warriors and kings. Second in the caste hierarchy. Okay, so there's some kind of prestige hierarchy. We follow a Shaivist branch of Hinduism. We're craven, which isn't so nice. We're kind and we're stubborn. We're pretty good at stewardship. Our liege isn't the biggest fan of us because we're apparently a foreigner. Okay, so he's got a bit of a different opinions to us. Okay. We have some vassals. We have our castle, we've got a city, temple, and another city. So we're starting off pretty wealthy, I guess. We've got two castles, potentially three. We're directly holding 2 out of 3 things. Do our councils have any interesting different actions? Oh, how about I read the features actually? No special features to our culture. We're feudal. Hinduism is not a single religion so much as a blanket term for the successor faiths of ancient Indian polytheism as recorded in the Vedas. The existence of many different sects within Hinduism, as well as millennia of relatively peaceful coexistence with Jainism and Buddhism, has made the Hindu faith remarkably tolerant and pluralistic toward all Indian religions. Still, it is the most warlike of the three. So priests can get married, fleets can navigate major rivers like they can in Norse, but I don't know if that's just across the board for CK2+. Rulers can raid infidel neighbours for loot. Matrilineal marriages are not allowed without first having at least agnatic cognatic succession. That's pretty standard. We can have 3 concubines. No religion head exists and none can be created, and we can only declare holy wars against non-Indian religions. Cool. That's pretty straightforward. Now, we don't have an heir, we don't have a wife, and we're 39. What has this guy been doing with his life? Jeez. We'll lose our title if we die. Our ruler is unmarried, we need an ambition. Okay. Ambition to get married, of course. Focus. We could go with stewardship to get an early boost, and that might land us a seat on the council for our liege. Let's go business because we have a few cities, and city vassal would be handy. Let's have a look at our council. I assume all the best people are going to be appointed. No. He is a vassal though, and that would be handy. Let's improve relations with our liege. Let's check these, because some of these are often different, but training troops is always good. Collect taxes in our area. Do we want a spy network early or to study technology? We'll have a look at our technology in a moment. We can spread our religion. Yeah, let's spread our religion. How is religion looking? So it's all Jain, but we are Hindu. Yep, so we'll spread our Hinduism. Hi, how you doing, Taro Hero? Welcome to my channel. Okay, we need an heir, we need a wife. So let's see who is available. Actually, let's go through our stuff some more first. So our laws. We have pretty standard inheritance stuff to start with. We could allow women on the council, we won't change anything there yet. Obligations are all pretty low. May have to tweak that. And council has no power, which is fantastic. Hopefully our liege can manage to keep the same true for the rest of the kingdom, because if we work on getting this title, I really don't want to have to fix 100 years of broken council. Okay, we need a wife. Let's see what is around. We don't want an ugly wife. You don't have any alliances to give us, and you're not that great. Someone who's perceptive could be good. Yeah, let's go with perceptive. We want some good traits, and we can work on getting some concubines as well. Whoa, chat went funny. Why? Sorry, it overlapped the thing. Twitch chat was dodgy and I didn't see your initial message. Okay, let's look at tech. We're all pretty low, we've got some good economic stuff. Culture is pretty good. Military is tiny, but that's pretty damn common for this start time. There's a holy order around already, and they're very strong. Plenty of options around. Intrigue. We can convert. There's some game setup things that we're not going to change. Interesting. Okay, we'll look at those as the game starts and gets going. Religion. Moral authority is fine. Cool. Now, we've requested a marriage. Let's get the game started. Speed 2. And I'll continue looking through my bits. So we already have our Duke title, which is good. We've just got married. We can collect royal aids. I would like the prestige now. Cool, we've become married, fulfilled our ambition, and now we want to have a son. Make babies, please. We have de jure claims we can press. Okay, so hold up. Okay, so we control this dukedom. Let's have a look at de jure duchies. So we have... What does this fall under then? Okay, and de jure for here is this, which is the strip, so we don't control enough of that. This guy might create it. He already has it, okay. So he could fight us and we can fight him, so there's some conflict we can have early on, which is good. My liege, my mission has been a success. So he has impressed our liege, so he likes us a little more, which is good. Let's have a look at our liege's council. Are we on it? No. But his steward is pretty rubbish, so he might put us on there. Okay, let's have a look at our buildings. Don't really start with anything. We can have war elephants, that's cool. We've got some cavalry, infantry, heavy infantry. As your efforts of gaining wealth grow and all the more determined, you sleep less and less, since sleeping is not a profitable behaviour. We're stressed, what a great start. We're like a month in and we've become stressed. So we really need to be pushing out babies pretty quickly. Okay, these options have cleaned themselves up. Let's present a debutante because we want some babies as quick as possible. And maybe take a concubine. Or two. She's the wrong religion though. Let's grab her. A group of craftsmen has come to your court and shown off their work. They present you with fine goods, of which you are sure there would be a demand for in the realm. Noticing your interest, the craftsmen ask for some capital to start up a workshop, saying they lack the funds to do it on their own. We have the money for that. Let's see how we go. Okay, we have a little bit of an army. What has this guy got? Similar amount. We've got a little more. Does he have any friends? No. We could attempt to take that. Early growth is usually good. Let's jump up to speed 3 while we get things going. Subject has been converted to our faith. Excellent. Not keen on us being craven. Okay, let's have a look at some of these events. So we can convert to the other religion because our province has the different religion. We can embrace the change of culture. Sorry, my brother was just yelling at me. Apparently, a very unpopular politician in Australia is across the road at the shops, which is quite amusing. It rankles me that my liege Maharaja Krishna has vassals who should rightfully be mine. He likes us a little bit. Let's see if we can get those vassals passed on to us. My dear friend and vassal, you're a bedrock of loyalty, the cornerstone of the realm. Truly there is support for your claim in Mahabharata. I know that Brahma will reward you in time. So he's used his diplomacy to shut us down. I think so. I have to make the claim. Do you want to? Which claim? I'd like to invite you to join me for a small gathering of friends. Who are you? He is our neighbour that we want to fight. Sure. Someone wants to be our steward. Whoa, I didn't notice our rubbish steward. Probably should have had a look. Is this Chandra? Yes. Go for it, buddy. Collect taxes. Marshal. Get out of the way. Spymaster. We have a much better Spymaster. Our wife is pregnant. Excellent. These are all alright. Hopefully our wife is pregnant with a son. We can change religious branch, convert to different religions, we can hold a tiger hunt. That sounds fun. We can choose our patron deity. That might cause us issues. Or we can hold a feast, but that's going to be at a particular time of year. Yeah, September, when we're not at war or otherwise busy. We've arrived at the private rooms of Raja Karka. There is plenty of food and drink here and the mood is decidedly merry. You are looking forward to this. Excellent. Get some prestige. Let's increase our feudal levies, because I do want to be able to fight soon. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. It brings you closer to your companions. You feel like good friends already. Excellent, so we'll be betraying a friend when we go and fight him. We've got more forces now. The reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. And hopefully we lose our stressed trait. No, we didn't. That's disappointing. Let's have a look at our special titles. Or minor titles. We have lots of special ones to give away. Our commanders are a bit rubbish. Let's designate a regent as our... Let's go our spy master to make him like us a bit better. Master of the hunt. Vassal, court musician can be our vassal, and court poet can be this guy. Actually, let's go this guy to increase his opinion a little. The Lords of Maharashtra have approved the institution of the Low Feudal Obligations Law, which is our liege, so that will affect our armies. We're making a good amount of money. All of our upgrades are going to be expensive, but the CK2Plus trade zones might be beneficial for us. Oh, it's going to be weird not having to... basically ignoring Europe. So we've had our son. We can give him a name. Aniruddha? Sounds good to me. We've fulfilled our ambition to have a son. The game will not be lost when we die. Let's reduce speed down to 2 while I tweak some things. It would be good to have a daughter, but we do also want to win a war. Let's have an ambition to win our war, and that will set us up to fight this guy. We have about 200 more men. Sounds like a fantastic day to me. Okay, let's see if we can present another debutante. Yes, we can. And let's hope she is a good one. Not the greatest. But better than nothing. We've collected a tithe. We've got a bit of extra money. Excellent. Now, oh, we can fight this guy. His army outnumbers ours. His army is less than ours. Tempting, tempting. Liege's council is discontent, but we are not on it. Oh, our spy master's not doing anything. How about we study oh, we can't study technology that far? Or maybe it's just not worth doing yet. Get our spy master in, and I was going to build that trade post. Cannot afford it. Not far off though. Speed 3. Oh, well I remember, I'm going to change the autosave to be for every 5 years because years disappear too quickly. Oh, my voice. Letting me down. I'm glad we have some options for who we can fight. Okay, our income is coming along quite nicely. We can almost build this trade post. We can build our trade post. So if you're not familiar with it, CK2Plus modifies the trade routes hugely. I'm not too sure about the Indian end, but definitely for Europe, it gives basically everywhere a trade lane coming through somewhere, rather than it just ending somewhere along here and then having pointless ones around. Who's at war already? Bulgaria. Okay, whoop. Zoom levels. Yeah, CK2 is definitely has issues with lag. Speed 3 is almost unplayable while recording as well. Alright. Our army's doing pretty well. I'm tempted to just declare the war now and see how we go. Has he got a family? He has siblings. I like that his martial score is so low. We can hold our feast. Let's do that. I think it's a bit early in the year actually. The craftsmen that we funded a couple years ago have returned to tell you of their success. With your support they were able to set up their business, and now it's one of the most profitable enterprises in Thana. Fantastic, that's a good boost of money. Now, where does this trade lane go? Here. Cool. Ever since your pursuit of wealth began and you started keeping a close eye on both income and expenses, your coffers seem to be filled to the brim more often than not. Fantastic, more stewardship. That is a good start. What can we build? Get some better fortifications. But we really need this army. If we declare on him, his vassals will like him more and he'll potentially have a larger army to choose from. So we may not win that war. And losing a war this early would be bad. build up a little further, maybe get our first upgrade in. I'll go back up to speed 3. If it's a bit choppy, it's a bit choppy. We need that money, we need that growth. How is our tech looking? Because that could be the other advantage. Pretty average. 3 more years before we can change focus. Comparing this to playing Stellaris, there's a little bit more waiting going on. Raja Bhima of Kalyani Chalukya Raj has arrived unexpectedly at Thana asking for an audience. You suspect the man intends to convince you to join his glory faction, and indeed, when you meet at the gates he is all smiles and eager to discuss business. What shall you tell him? We like this guy a little. He's not a big fan of our liege, and we don't want to go pissing off our liege just yet. Do we want glory? Or do we want piety and supremacy of religion, or autonomy and influence? I think we're just going to stay out of factions for the moment. We really don't want our our friend to become the king. But we could make a new friend. Let's see. Six, 6, 7. To properly celebrate the seasonal feast, you should invite all your vassals. Sounds good to me. You have your scribe write letters and send them off, the messages satchels decorated with flowers. In the Indian autumn feast, tradition dictates that you offer a gift to your spouse. You should plan this and buy something before the big feast begins. Small perfume box or something. Jeweled necklace would be perfect. A happy wife will pump out many babies. Oh, our son died. God damn it. The castle is decorated with flowers and colourful tapestries, carpets and ribbons. All the guests have arrived. There is a bustle of people, all eager and full of festive spirit. It's time for the feast to begin. Excellent. Oh, I'm disappointed we lost our son. Let's promote a commander. And let's... At the feast, it's time for the traditional ceremony of gifts. My wife is overjoyed with the gift. 30% chance of falling in love, which doesn't seem to have happened. The darkest night of Diwali is here, the most important night of the feast. Candles and lamps are lit everywhere. The guests stroll across the painted and decorated floor, wearing colourful dress. Rich and sweet food is served, and the drink is also plentiful. Rama and Lakshmi are honoured, celebrating the victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and hope over despair. Ah, we don't have piety, we have karma. That's cool. The world will not weigh me down anymore. I have a new spring in my step, joy in my heart, and smile on my face. Excellent, no longer stressed. The feast is over, but it was a fantastic feast. As the guests make their way home, you sit down and smile to yourself, pleased at how things have turned out. Excellent. And perfect time for a break. Oh, there's a rebellion happening. This must be the tradition... Not tradition, yeah. One of the... Oh, the court faction was pissed off. What is the war about? Civil war to increase council power. Fantastic. Not keen on that happening. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break here. Thanks for watching. I will see you again very soon.